how's everybody doing today? Today I'm going to be replacing my pitman arm, my idler arm, and my idler arm bracket on my 2007 Chevrolet 2500 four-wheel drive. Here's what I'm going to be using. Here's the part number. Here's the idler arm. And here's the bracket. I was going back and forth about maybe getting the kryptonite, because they say they pretty much will last forever, but I looked it up and they said the Moog, there was a lot of good reviews on the Moog, so I just went with Moog. Plus the price was a lot less. I think it was about $500 for the kryptonite, and I got all this on Amazon for around 200 bucks. So I think that was the best route. So we're gonna get to installing it, see what we need. Here we go. All right, we got our tools all set up. We got our metric sockets, our standard sockets. Got some ratchets. Got my electric ratchet. Got my impact with the chuck on it. Got a pair of pliers, needle nose in case we need to pull the quarter key out. Got some wrenches of various sizes that we should need. Got a light, screwdrivers, you never know, you might need that. And in here we got our pitman arm tool and a bunch of other stuff that we probably won't need. And now that we got everything set up, now we're gonna get into it. Here we go. Alright, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this shield. There's, I believe, 4 bolts that holds it on, and they're a 15 millimeter. Here we go. There you go. And now you can see, get to everything. There's your steering box, pitman arm, bracket, and idle arm. Alright, now we're going to disconnect the steering stabilizer. Get that out the way. Here we go. Got a wrench up there. Let's just take our got that loose. All right, now we're gonna get our quarter key out of our pitman arm. If you're lucky, like I am, I think it's gonna pull right out. So we got that out. We're gonna take the one out of this side too. It's a little dark, but just gotta bend that tab back. And you should be, if you're lucky, like I said, you get to pull it right out. All right, now we're going. Wasn't too tight, but it had a little. And we'll just take it on off. Not too bad. Over to the other side. Go to our idler arm. Go ahead and get that out. And that one's loose. Alright. We got both the nuts off. Now we're going to get our tool and we're going to pop it loose. Here we go. Alright, I ain't got enough hands to do it, but this is a tool I'm going to be using. And we're just going to tighten it. It's clamped up top. It's going to push it out and pop it loose. We'll do the same thing on this side. But I ain't gonna be able to film it because it's kind of need to have 2 hands. So here we go. All right, got everything loose. Just got it hanging like this. Got it out the way enough, then when we're ready to put it back up, just kind of bend it up in there and it should be fine. Shouldn't even have to unhook tie rods or anything. But I gotta show y'all something. Y'all are gonna say, wow, which at least I think it's wow. Some people might not think so. Just look at the play. Or listen to it. I don't know if you can actually see it. I'm trying to do it where y'all can see it. Why do people drive these trucks when they get that bad? I mean, I've been driving it, but I haven't had it that long. Oh well, it's gonna be tight now. Now we're gonna go ahead and might go ahead and take the idler arm and the bracket off, get that out the way. Then we're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna have to take a couple of the bolts out of the steering box so we can move it, so we can get that pitman arm bolt off and get the pitman arm off. So I guess good. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna get the idler arm bracket out. We got 2 bolts, which are 21 millimeter. And we got our crescent wrench up there for the other side. So we'll go ahead and try to get these out. There goes one. I always set them to the side so you won't lose them. There we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and get this idler arm and the brackets back up in here. All right, now we're gonna take the stern box 2 lower bolts out. We're gonna loosen this one. We're gonna try to swing it up. Then we're gonna snug out and back down, and we're gonna try to get that nut off the pitman arm, and so we can get the puller in there to pull the pitman arm off. Here we go. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, I ended up having to take the steering linkage loose. I went ahead and unbolted the whole steering box and just kind of pushed it up. I know that ain't the best way having that screwdriver there, but it's doing it, so got it sitting right there. install the new one. All right, we got that on there. Now we just gotta bolt the gearbox, the steering box back up. We'll probably do that off camera. And then I'll show you, we'll hook everything back up. Here we go. All right, got the steering box all back up in there. Got the pitman arm bolted nice and good. As tight as I can get it. It won't go all the way up, but as far as it would go. Everything bolted up. You see that one's all, things good on that side. Put the quarter key in it. I'm gonna be replacing that pretty soon. Steering stabilizer, because it ain't no good. Got it all done. All we got left to do is put our shields back and we'll be done. And I'll let y'all see how the steering feels so you can kind of get a feel for it. Here we go. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grease our aileron bracket, our aileron and our pitman arm. I do 8, and later on, after you drive a little bit, you can do a few more. It never hurts to. All right, now after you get everything greased up, put the shield back on, it should be done. All right, got all the shields back up there, and this job is complete. And always just double check your bolts when you're done, and just make sure everything's good. So everything's done. Now I'm gonna show you how the stern is. All right, should have made a video before, but as far as wheels turning, before it hadn't played like that much. So I mean, it's a lot better, and driving it will really, I should notice a big difference. So that's that. All right, we got it all finished up. Hope the video was helpful. I tried to show as much as I could to so you know. There was a few things that I had to have both hands to do, but for the most part, I think I showed you pretty good. Any questions, put them in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.